I tell you, one of the challenges with doing these projects is making sure that the measurements, of the screen are correct.
Okay. I used to be afraid of the world outside my door, so I lived within the pages of a book. I used to be so scared of what I couldn't control. It seemed whatever I touched, I broke. The wind at my back, the grass so green, the sun on my face, it was all a dream. Till you said, wake up, wake up, wake up, take my hand. I'm here for you now, I'll help you stand. The world isn't so frightening, it's not all thunder and lightning. And as long as we are together, life can only get better. I used to be embarrassed about my eyes, my nose, my smile, so I hid my face behind my hair. I spent so many years feeling like I was drowning. Now finally I'm coming up for air. Laughing out loud, being part of a team, touching the stars, it was all a dream. Till you said, wake up, wake up, wake up, take my hand. I'm here for you now, I understand. The world isn't so frightening, it's not all thunder and lightning. And as long as we are together, life can only get better. Life can only get better.
Morning. Good morning. Monday morning coffee. A life of fiction. Good week. Good weekend. Wendell is back. I am so excited to say, back into the flow. I get to tell stories again. I mean, I've been telling stories. I always tell stories. But I'm so happy to be able to talk about Wendell again. We got it. I mean, he's about ready to go out in Clockwork City, which, by the way, that gets into our main thing this morning. That is, we launched, but we revealed the Fiction Hub on Friday. A lot fewer people showed up to that than I thought there would be. That's all right. I'm going to convert you. It's going to happen because life of fiction is now changing. There's so much possibility now. I mean, telling stories and doing games and all that's still happening, but now, oh my goodness, now you get to see it in real time. Now you get to have a themed world. We're going to take the world of Wanted Hero. We're going to take Wendell's stories. We're going to take over 3 million words in notes and world building notes, and we're going to expand it. And we're going to make it so you can step right into it. That was the whole point about the Fiction Hub. It's not something that stands alone, though I am going to mix with other fiction writers. We're going to do coffee interviews. We're going to have spaces. We're probably going to do conventions. We've been thinking about that. Writing contests, all sorts of fun things. However, we're going to be developing, not with AI, with these fingers. We're going to be theming the whole world with artwork. I'm so excited. This is going to be so cool. Clockwork City, Clockwork University, the University of Magic, the Great Library, Tilthorin, this is going to be Andalane, Castle Andalane, the Dragon's Chasm. Oh my heck, we're going to have so much fun. Places that we can go and gather that you can meet the characters. It's going to be so much fun. Places that we can gather in real time because we can meet with either through avatars or our live, like this with video, but audio. We can do role-playing games together. We can do other games together. I even talk with my Uncle Bob, who is the actual King Robert III, and I got him hooked up to the Fiction Hub. Now we play EverQuest together while we're on the Fiction Hub. So there are so many fun things that are happening. I don't think there's another fiction author out there that's doing this yet. They will. We're going to set a trend. That's what we're going to do. But you can come and hang out with me. I even have my own studio, art studio in there already. I have an art studio and I have my private office in there. So while I work, whether I'm writing or I'm drawing or whatever, I can actually be in there. And the other cool thing about this, these are going to be spaces that are going to be open 24/7, 365. Cool, huh? You guys can meet and talk together. And when we do events, unlike Zoom and things like that, we can have like 600 people in the room at the same time. I'm just so excited about this. Okay, so yeah, we're going to have activities. We can watch videos together. We can do there. I have no idea to what extent we can do things. We're going to figure out, and we're going to learn how to do things that nobody thought they could use this platform for. And guess what? We own it. Thanks to a member of this community, we own it. We got a lifetime account, a corporate account, and now it's time to just make it shine. We get to use it for us. And that is for all the full functions, or all for those who are paid subscribers. So I'm excited. There's so much coming. Oh, the great library. Think about all the books. Everything that I write, every story that you can go and pick it off the shelf and download it. Yeah, that's part of the membership. Do you see where we're going? Let's see. Let's see. Congratulations to my son Roman and to my grandson Jamie, because last week on Thursday, they got their first belt and advancement in jiu-jitsu. They were freaking awesome. Grats, boys. Grats. Plus, after it was really funny. Unlike the other students in the class, they keep testing themselves, pushing themselves, want to see how good they're doing. And as soon as the class is over, they turn around, they attack a teacher. I mean, literally, like, go for their legs, go for their throat, and the two of them using teamwork. And they attacked one of the younger teachers, guys in his early to mid-20s. They hit him hard. They've been taking classes for almost a year now. And they hit that teacher. They've never attacked him before. And they hit him hard. They knocked him to the ground. This is a 10-year-old and a 7-year-old. And he was like, what the hell? They got him to the ground. All the parents were sitting there going, wow, okay. And I'm thinking, those are my boys. So grats, boys. That was awesome. Let's see. We also went to a family dance. Right after we revealed the Fiction Hub, we had a family activity, which was so much fun. We went to. I wasn't feeling great, but it was so much fun. We were in an event for our little town, and it was like a family dance type thing. It was a costume ball. And they said, families come in, themed together in the same type of, fiction. And there you go. We had a family that showed up with, they have a bunch of little kids, and they showed up with, a Snow White and the Seven Dwarves. You got some that, Sleeping Beauty, and you got some, little boy came up to me. It was so funny. I was laughing, talking to someone else, and this little boy came up and gave me a high five, and I looked down and started laughing. His mom had taken cardboard boxes and cut them and made them round and put it on his head, and she actually made the gingerbread man. It was such a clever idea. Little boy, and I was like, and I reached down, I tried to take a bite out of his helmet, and it made him giggle. But we were Red Riding Hood and the Wolf, and I was the Lumberjack, and my wife was Grandma, which she didn't appreciate too well. As our girls went and put like beads on her glasses and stuff. She's like, I can't see. I've got to put it down for the costume, over her nose like this. And she's like, but I can't see. I need to have it. And they're like, no, you can't do that, Mom. You have to have it down. But I'm blind. I can't see. Well, we had a blast. Had an absolute blast. We got some really cute pictures. So that was fun. That was a lot of fun. I haven't gone out and done something with my family like that in quite a while. I got to see some of my grandbabies this weekend. Here's a picture of Truly, and she's a little bit older now, but I love this picture, so I showed this picture off. So I got to visit my daughter and my son-in-law, who I absolutely adore, Travis Hay. I've done streams with him on Life is Like Fiction, and when I used to stream on Twitch. And he's a musician, singer, really, really good, great guy. And they came over and visited. That was lovely. That was absolutely lovely. So that was fun. Let's see, what else do we have? I'm excited about this. Well, from this point forward, because now we're going to be developing the Fiction Hub. And I'd like you to give feedback and ideas. We're going to talk more about it. But we're going to get back into the swing of stories and engaging. So, the future is really going forward with what kind of spaces do we want to make and what kind of events do we want to have, because I have a whole slew of stories and activities and artwork and things to share with you. So it's going to be fun. I am spending a good deal of time working with our friend Matt Jones from Restoration Roastery, because he needs to get all the new bags completed as quickly as possible. And, if you want the very best coffee possible, you just look down. I leave a link there. I don't get anything from it. It's just, it really is the best stuff. It's the best. It's fantastic. And he's hired me to help design the bags. And they're one of our partners, because why would you not support some of the best tasting stuff you've ever had? And they use a large portion of their profits to help take care of and rehabilitate women that have been rescued from human trafficking. I mean, great coffee, even greater cause. So, check them out. It's a link that just goes to their website. You can check out their website. It's still growing. They're doing really well. They're opening this is their first business location in Cincinnati, Ohio. And I'm excited. And when he came out to see me to design the bags, he said that they've already got their eyes open on a second location. They haven't even opened the first one yet. I mean, that's amazing. So, last thing, which I think is really, really funny. I know I'm becoming a little more efficient for a morning coffee. But someone asked a question over the weekend. I said, so have you ever had something bad happen that turned out to be funny? And I went, yeah, actually. I got a speeding ticket. And they're like, speeding ticket? How was that funny? And I went, it's funny because it wasn't my car, and I'm the one that was speeding. It was my friend in the passenger seat that is the one that got the ticket. And they're like, what? So I'm going to close with this reminder and take this clip with the story. And remember, you are more than you think you are. You have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful week. And I will see you next time. Bye. I pull over and turn the engine off, and I'm pulling out my wallet and getting it ready while my hands are, firmly up on the steering wheel. And I'm laughing. I just can't stop laughing. Anyway, so the cop comes over and knocks on the window. He says, we clocked you at the first set of lights, he says, was 87 miles an hour. And then I clocked you at 78. And I was like, yeah, I wasn't paying very good attention. So is this your vehicle? And I was like, oh, goodness, no, that's not my vehicle. Which is not, no, first of all, that's not the reaction you should give to a cop when you're driving a car. No, it's not my car. Why would it be my car? Anyway, and he looks at me like this. And so my buddy goes, it's my car. And he goes, oh, okay, then can I get the registration from you? So he says, sure. So he pops open, the glove compartment. The cop says, your tags have been out for 10 months. And the next thing it's my buddy says, he says, oh, that can't be right. He says, did the tags blow off? And I looked at him and laughed harder and says, dude, that's not a thing. They don't blow off your car. Anyway, so the cop looks at him like this, and he says, so registration from you. He says, oh, here you go. He says, here it is. And the cop opens up and he goes, no, this is from 2 years ago. He says, this is worse. No, don't give me this. So my friend finds another one, and the cop looks at him and he says, this is from 3 years ago. Never mind. I already ran your tag or ran your registration. He says, let me get your driver's license now. And so my friend goes, oh, okay. And I'm laughing. So this whole time I'm sitting in the driver's seat and I'm laughing. And then my brain is telling me, you better be careful because he's going to give you a sobriety test here soon if you're not careful. But I was just losing it. I was just happy and just laughing. It had been a wonderful evening, right? So the cop takes the 2 licenses and walks off to go, do the checks. My friend's like, this is not funny. I was like, no, this is really funny. So why are you laughing so hard? I said, because I never get tickets. My wife calls me the old woman because I don't speed. And so here she gets tickets. I don't get tickets. I said, do you realize how crazy this is? I am never going to hear the end of this at home because my wife is going to harangue me on this. Oh, you're always teasing me about tickets and speeding and stuff. Hypocrite, So I'm still laughing. Anyway, so the cop comes back, and here's the best part. Cop comes back, and he hands me my driver's license. Says, here you go, sir. I was like, oh, thank you, sir. I appreciate that. I was slipping it back into my wallet. He says, he goes, I can tell that you were slowing down. He goes, I'm going to let you off on a warning. I was like, oh, that's awesome. Thank you so much. And he goes, but he says, you're getting a ticket. And my friend's like, what? So he speeds, but I get a ticket.